Hey everybody, it's Otis McAllister with Keller Williams Realty Roanoke and the Hogan Home Team, your knowledge broker for buying and selling in the Blue Ridge. And I wanted to reach out and do a quick market analysis for you. And I wanted to talk about the fact that we had a little bit of an uptick in mortgage interest rates, which is interesting because everybody has been saying mortgage interest rates were going to go down, and they were correct. Interest rates did go down. We've been predicting that since September of last year, and sure enough, they did do that. Of course, now amid all the crisis that we're going through with the COVID-19 virus, coronavirus, a lot of folks are sort of attributing that certain situation going on right now with that virus to the increase that we're seeing with the interest rate. However, this is incorrect. This is some irresponsible journalism on some people's part, but for the most part, it's just not paying attention, not doing your homework, and not following all the information that's really out there. So now I'm not giving you, some kind of guru magic crystal ball stuff. I've got the hard facts right here. So here's what the real situation is concerning that small uptick, and that is that there has a massive increase in mortgage applications. Obviously, we are in a hot market. We've been in a hot market since this time last year. Currently, we've got about 142 million homes that are currently on the market, and this puts us at about 3.1 months supply. In other words, for us to be in a normal market, we need a 6 month supply of homes. That is the benchmark for being in a normal market. Below the 6 month threshold is considered a seller's market, which is what we're in. We're at 3.1. Obviously, that's below. And above the 6 month threshold would be considered a buyer's market, which we're not in currently. All right, so we're below that threshold, and we've been in that. We've been coming on saying, I've done plenty of videos. The market is low. Market low. Other agents are telling you the same thing. Mortgage lenders telling you the same thing. The market is low, and anybody that's actually out trying to buy a home will tell you that if you don't have your ducks in a row, and you don't have all the things that you need, and you see a house that you like, you may not be able to buy it because houses are just flying off the market. Now, with all that being said, there has been a massive increase in applications because of the fact that the mortgage rate has gone down. Okay, so now mortgage rate financing applications spiked and rose to huge numbers. All right, so let me put that into some perspective for you. Refi applications are up 79% over last year. Now, that is actually, they're up 79% right now. We're 479% higher than we were this same time last year. Let me say that again. 479% more refinancing applications put in this year at this time in this month than were last year at the very same time. That is a huge difference. Also, regular mortgage applications are also up. Now, they're not up to the same degree, only up about 12% over last year. However, the total applications are up 55.4% over last year. Now, that is about 192% over what we did last year. And so, in an attempt to slow down applications, they raised the interest rate. Now, this is not my opinion. This has been reported on MSNBC. Housing Wire wrote an article about it. The Wall Street Journal wrote an article about it. The National Association of Realtors released an article about it. There's articles about it on several different realty information sites like Keeping Current and other sites like that. So this is widely available information, and anybody can get it. However, a lot of people are using the headline, "Hey, coronavirus affects interest rates," because it sells newspapers and it gets people's attention, but it's not the real reason. Not saying that there was no effect. However, the massive effect is actually coming from the fact that they're trying to slow down the amount of applications that are coming in because they can't keep up with the flood of these applications. So they got to try to slow it down. So they raise the interest rate up a little bit to just kind of stem the tide and kind of get it so that these mortgage applications don't just overwhelm them. So really, it is still the economy, for all intents and purposes, is still very strong. We're going to go through some ebbs and flows, obviously because of current situations, and that is a given. That was obviously something that nobody was able to foresee. However, there are still great underlying factors that are supporting the economy in other areas, and hopefully, things don't get worse. And in that situation, then we'll have to reassess. But at this point right now, things are still major league strong, and so it is still a great market if you're trying to sell a home. It's still a great market if you want to buy a home because of the mortgage rates being what they are. And there are some talks, even amid the coronavirus, that they will go down more. So stay tuned for. I'll probably come out with another impromptu market watch. And I do these. These are not like the regular videos that I do that are a little bit more polished and a little bit more, produced, because I want to stem the tide of false information, make sure everybody gets what they need to know, and so that way you can make good decisions and strong decisions, whether you're a buyer, a seller, or an investor. If you need some help, or you have questions about what's going on in the market, please feel free to reach out to me or one of my associates with the Hogan Home Team. We'd love to help you. Again, this is Otis McAllister with a quick market watch for Keller Williams Realty Roanoke and the Hogan Home Team, your knowledge broker for buying and selling in the Blue Ridge, and I will see you later.